You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. Hi Ruronis, this is your pal Rurouni K95 here. We get to cover another Studio Ghibli film for today's anime review is The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. So let's review it. The Tale of the Princess Kaguya is a 2013 Japanese anime fantasy drama film co-written and directed by Isao Takahata, based on the tale of the bamboo cutter, a 10th century Japanese literary tale. It was produced by Studio Ghibli for Nippon Television Network, Densetsu, Hakudo, DYMP, Walt Disney Japan, Mitsubishi, Toho, and KDDI. And also, it was distributed by Toho Company Limited. Yep. The film features an ensemble voice cast that includes Aki Yasakura, Ken Gokura, Taiko Chi, Nobuko Miyamoto, Atsuko Takahata, Tomoko Tabata, Tate Kawa, Shinosuke, and Atekawa Shinosuke, Takaya Kamikawa, Hikaru Ijuin, Ryudo Uzaki, Nakamura Ichinosuke II, Isao Hashizume, and Yuki Asaoka in a special appearance, and Tatsuya Nakadai. The film features the final performance by Chi, who died in June 12, 2012, and it was the final film directed by Isao Takahata, who died April 2018, which was 2 years ago, I guess. It was released in Japan on November the 23rd, 2013, distributed by Toho, and the budget was US $49.3 million. It is the most expensive Japanese film as of 2020. The film was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Feature at the 87th Academy Awards. The production of the film was the subject of the feature-length legendary documentary film Isao Takahata and His Tale of the Princess Kaguya. Let's review this movie. A bamboo cutter named Sanuki Naomiyatsuko discovers a miniature girl inside a glowing bamboo shoot. Believing her to be a divine presence, he and his wife decided to raise her as their own, calling her Princess. The girl grows rapidly, earning her nickname Takenoko, Little Bamboo in the Japanese name. Well, it's just how it is, what it is. From the other village children, Sutemaru, the oldest among Kaguya's friends, develop a close relationship with her. Miyatsuko comes upon the goal and find cloth in the bamboo grove in the same way he found his daughter. He takes as the proof of her divine royalty and begins planning to make her a proper princess. He relocates the family to the capital, forcing the girl to leave her friends behind, and the family moves into a mansion replete with the servants. The girl is soon saddled with the governess, who is tasked with taming her into a noble woman. The girl struggles with the restraints of nobility, yearning for her prior life in the countryside. Yep. When the girl comes of age, she is granted for the formal name of Princess Kaguya by a name father. Miyatsuko then holds a celebration where Kaguya overhears the partygoers ridiculing her father's attempts to turn a peasant girl into a noble through money. Kaguya flees the capital in despair and runs back to the mountains seeking Sutemaru and her friends, but discovers that they have all moved away. She passes out in the snow and wakens back at the party. Kaguya grows in the beauty, attracting suitors. 5 noblemen attempt to court her, comparing her to the mythical treasures. Kaguya tells them she will only marry whoever can bring her with the mythical treasure mentioned. 2 suitors attempt to persuade her with counterfeits. The third abandons his request out of cowardice, and the fourth attempts to woo her with flattering lies. When the last suitor is killed in his own quest, Kaguya becomes depressed eventually. The Emperor takes notice of Kaguya's beauty and tries to kidnap her, but she foils him and convinces him to leave. Kaguya reveals to her parents that she originally came from the moon. Once a resident there, she broke its laws, hoping to be exiled to Earth so that she could experience mortal life. When the Emperor made his advances, she silently begged to the moon to help her. Having her prayer, the moon restored her memories and said she will reclaim her during the next full moon. Kaguya confesses her to attachment to Earth and her reluctance to leave. Miyatsuko swears to protect Kaguya and begins turning the mansion into a fortress. Kaguya then returns to her home village and finds Sutemaru. They profess their love for one another, and in their joy, they leap into the air and fly over the countryside, only to encounter the moon and fall. Sutemaru wakes up alone and reunites with his wife and child, interpreting the whole experience as a dream. On the night of the full moon, a procession of celestial beings led by the Buddha descendants from the moon, and Miyatsuko is unable to stop it in the progress. So, speaking of which, basically, an attendant offers Kaguya a robe that will erase her memories of Earth. She is granted one last moment with her parents before an attendant drapes the robe around her, appearing to erase her memory. They leave, and Miyatsuko and his wife are distraught. Kaguya looks back at Earth one last time and cries silently as she remembers her mortal life. Yeah, so the voice cast there's also the English dub of The Tale of Princess Kaguya. This features James Caan, who did movies such as El Dorado with John Wayne, The Gambler, Rollerball. Oh, and he was also in The Godfather with Marlon Brando, which he plays the bamboo cutter in the English dub of the movie The Tale of Princess Kaguya anime movie. Yeah, this movie anime film from Studio Ghibli has got a legendary actor, James Caan, who was in the movie The Godfather with Marlon Brando in that one, and he's also did other movies as well. Let's see, he also did stuff in the 80s movies that, such as Hide in Plain Sight. He also did Hide in Plain Sight as well. And he also did Rollerball, and he also does Les uns et les autres. He's also did Les uns et les autres in that movie. Oh yeah, that one movie which came out in 1984 as well. Yeah, but however, in the Japanese version, he's voiced by Takeo Chi, which is one of Takeo Chi's last work on that, until he died on June the 29th, 2012, which is probably so that's probably one of his last roles in The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. Yeah. And also the middle counselor Isono Kami is voiced by Tamaki Kojo in the Japanese version. However, in the English dub version is John Cho from Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle and Star Trek in this one. But yeah, it's just how it is what it is. So the production of The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. As a child, Isao Takahata read The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. He recalled that he struggled to relate and sympathize with the protagonist. To him, the heroine's transformation was enigmatic, and that it didn't evoke any empathy from him. In 1960, Takahata was preparing for a potential adaptation for his employer, Toei Animation, which is eventually abandoned. After rereading the tale, he realized the story's potential to be entertaining as long as an adaptation. adaptation allowed the audience to understand how Princess Kaguya felt. Studio Ghibli revealed that Isao Takahata was working on a feature-length film in 2008. Takahata announced at the 62nd Locarno International Film Festival in 2009, that he intended to direct a film based on the anonymous Japanese literary tale, The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. The Tale of Princess Kaguya was financed by Nippon TV, whose late chairman, Seiichiro Uji, gave 5 billion yen, approximately as 40 million US dollars, towards the project. Yuji loved Takahata's work and pleaded with Studio Ghibli producer Toshio Suzuki to let Isao Takahata make one more film. Yuji died on March 3rd, 2011, but not before being able to view the script and some of the storyboards. To make sure the audience emotionally connected with the film, it was important to Takahata that the viewers were all able to imagine or recall the reality deep within the drawings. Rather than to be distracted by a realistic art style, he wanted to have people recollect the realities of his life by sketching ordinary human quantities with simple props. To assist with this vision, Osamu Tanabe provided the character designs and animation, and Kazuo Oga drew the watercolor backgrounds. The release of The Tale of the Princess Kaguya was finally confirmed by Studio Ghibli and distributor Toho on December 13, 2012. Yeah, and also, speaking of James Caan, however, he does the voice as Bamboo Cutter in the English version. He was also in Elf with Will Ferrell. Forgot to mention that one in this anime review. Yep. The Tale of the Princess Kaguya was initially announced to be released simultaneously with The Wind Rises, another Studio Ghibli film by legendary Hayao Miyazaki, in Japan in the summer of 2013, which have marked the first time that the works of the two directors were released together since the release of films My Neighbor Totoro and Grave of the Fireflies in 1988. However, in February 2013, distributor Toho announced that the release of Kaguya Hime no Monogatari would be delayed to the fall 2013, citing concerns that the storyboards were not yet complete. On March 12, 2014, independent distributor G-Kids announced that it had acquired the U.S. rights for the film and that it would release in English, produced by Studio Ghibli and Frank Marshall. Chloe Grace Moretz is the voice of the titular character in the English dub. It was also released in select theaters in North America on October 17, 2014, and also released on DVD and Blu-ray in Japan on December 3, 2014. The film was selected to be screen part of the director's fortnight section of the 2014 Cannes Film Festival. Its North American premiere took place on the 2014 Toronto International Film Festival during the festival's Masters program. Yeah, because the film debuted first place during its opening weekend in Japan, grossing 284 million yen, as well as to 2.8 million US dollars. Yeah, it's just how it is what it is, because this movie has won a lot of accolades, including the awards for the best feature film from Japan. The Tale of Princess Kaguya is becoming the expensive Japanese film. So that's going to be it for my review on The Tale of the Princess Kaguya for today's anime review. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my thoughts on this movie. When I first watched this Isao Takahata, I loved it because I consider The Tale of the Princess Kaguya as my favorite Isao Takahata film because I have it on DVD. Hope subscribe for content. My anime plan link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter or Facebook if you have Twitter, Facebook account, and all its social media. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the like button on this video. Feel free to leave it in the comments in the comment section below in this video if you like as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RurouniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially if you're new to my channel. Hit the notifications bell button, be sure to get notified on your emails, and keep it otaku for this anime review on this Isao Takahata film for today, because this is part of Ghibli Week, and I got another anime review tomorrow. Stay tuned for tomorrow's anime review. I'm going to cover another film from Studio Ghibli from legendary Hayao Miyazaki with Spirited Away. Stay tuned for tomorrow's anime review on Spirited Away, because you won't want to miss another anime review.